This is Chicago's very own WGN Midday News.
So what's on the menu? Seafood?
Seafood, yes. We're making some seared scallops with a little salsa today. It's going to be great.
Can't wait.
Healthy is the word in lunch break today. Chef Gerard Viverito is the Director of Culinary Education for Passion Fish. That's a nonprofit organization that's dedicated to educating people on the issue of sustainability in the seas. What is that idea of sustainability?
The idea is, what can we take out of the sea in a quantity that'll satisfy us, but also allow them to reproduce and not become endangered or extinct?
And how do we do that as a consumer?
Well, you know, eat down the food chain is what I always tell people. Lower down on the food chain, quicker reproducing animals. They're usually also lower in toxic metals or health concerns that we have, foodborne illnesses that so many people are worried about. Blue Ocean Institute is an organization out of Long Island, New York. They have a great list online. You can look at it. It lists health concerns, sustainability concerns. The Shed Aquarium right here in Chicago, they have the Right Bite program. You can look on their website for help. The Monterey Bay Aquarium. So, I mean, it's really odd that you can go to an aquarium and learn about how to eat fish.
Right.
But there's so many ones that do a great job of it.
You wouldn't think that. And we are going to eat today. We're going to eat some scallops. We'll put all those web pages that the chef mentioned on our web page for you to link up, by the way.
So what we're going to do is, I lived in Spain for a couple of years on the island of Mallorca, and one of the sauces that I really fell in love was with the romesco sauce.
Okay.
And we're going to make it today. We're going to start off with a little bit of oil in a pan, and we're going to take some garlic, and we're going to start to cook that till it's nice and fragrant.
I know, he's been heating up the garlic for the last 2 hours in here. We have been, you know, with our mouths watering.
Scratch and sniff screen. You know, forget the 3D. We need to be able to smell it. Once our garlic is starting to get fragrant, we're going to add some tomato. And the whole flavor base on this is really the roasted bell peppers. So we have some roasted bell peppers. We have some chopped almonds. Some people like to use hazelnuts as well. And we're just going to stir that to combine. We're going to add a little bit of breadcrumb in there that's going to pick up a little bit of the extra oil, and it'll help it bind.
Oh, interesting.
And while that's cooking, we're going to stew it down with a little bit of sherry vinegar, which is a very classic vinegar used in Spain. The scallops, you know, my organization sends me all around the world, and I spent a lot of time in Asia. I'm actually going to Singapore for 9 weeks for an educational stint, so that's going to be fun coming up. And I learned, you know, not only about down there are they concerned about their products coming out of the sea, they also are a lot concerned about what comes out of the land. So you can see this bright red oil I'm using?
Yes.
This is an oil that I discovered in Malaysia. It's called a palm fruit oil.
Palm fruit?
Palm fruit. And it's got such a high smoke point. It's not smoking. I can get these in here at a very, very high heat. It's going to give it a nice buttery flavor. All that red is from the fruit. It's all vitamin A and E, so it's really good for you.
Can you find that easily here?
Yeah, you can find it in the ethnic aisles of grocery stores.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually the most common used oil in the world. I mean, it comes in the red
look at that
form.
color in the bottle.
They do take, you can also get it without the red. It's found in, you know, in vegetarian spreads for those who want to be able to use something that sets up solid. This is solid at room temperature without hydrogenization, so it's trans fat free.
Wow.
I mean, that's the whole thing today.
I love that as you educate yourself around the world, then you help and educate us.
Absolutely.
This is perfect.
And then I like to find, you know, because I like to put food in and out of pans quickly. You can see, you know, these already picked up some nice caramelization.
Yes.
It's so hot outside. Yesterday was, oh my God, it felt like it was 110 degrees.
Right, so you want to cook quickly if you're turning that burner on.
Slaving over a stove. So as this cooks down, you know, due to time, and we would give this about 10 minutes and puree it, so it would look like, you know, this nice puree sauce here.
Right, so you cook it down for how long generally?
I cook it down for about 10 minutes and then puree it. And then what I always like to do is combine a little bit of the sea with the earth, kind of a surf and turf, if you will. So we're going to take some greens. And I like to use some nice olive oil on it. Excellent.
While you are plating that up, we can tell you that if you want more information about the nonprofit organization that's dedicated to educating people on sustainability in the sea, it's called Passion Fish. You can log on to our webpage, WGNTV.com/midday. We will give you all of the information, plus today's recipe, which is really a great and quick one. Look how easy that was to make.
Nice and simple.
Looks delicious as well.
4.5 minutes, you can have dinner.
Thank you so much for coming in, Gerard. I appreciate it. Good to have you.
Take care.
And we'll be right back.